Give me the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
I want all the gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Hear the gory details?
Not the gory details.
Gory detail with which you speak.
Call you later with all the gory details.
All right, just give me the gory details.
With all the gory details.
Don't have to recount all the gory details.
They're not wanting to hear the gory details, I guess.
Spare me. Spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me the fucking details.
boy. Feels good to be out of the coffin. Oh, hey, that's me. Let's get gory. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and girls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm dead excited to be here with you all this evening for our Wednesday, right? It's our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast, where we're coming to you, pardon me, live from literally Halo Infinite, where we will be recreating Nacht der Untoten, which was a Call of Duty's Zombies map back in the good old World at War and Black Ops days. But we're recreating it here in Halo Infinite. I've got a bunch of references available, and I've also got like the actual game of Black Ops 3 running in the background, so we'll have plenty to look at. We have gotten a lot done since our last little hangout session, which is great. It's great. Let me pull over some reference stuff here, and then I'll bring Halo Infinite back on top. But yeah, we've made some good progress since you've last seen, so I'm going to show that off a little bit. We have still some stuff to block out, but once everything's blocked out, it's going to start getting very pretty very quick. So, with any luck, we'll get into that this stream, but that's what the plan is. You might notice, before we go any further, that above my head there's this giant blue donation bar and progress tracker for this little thing called Extra Life. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life is this absolutely free 24-hour charity gaming marathon. You can play games for an entire day and helps raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. 1 in 10 kids in North America alone will be diagnosed and treated by the Children's Miracle Network hospitals at some point in their lifetime, and I was one of those kids. So if you are a gamer or a gaming enthusiast or even someone who is slightly interested in games, I cannot recommend enough signing up and looking into Extra Life. In fact, Pumpkin Jack shared some stuff for it in the chat for you to find out more information if you're curious or interested. Speaking of Extra Life, Tawdry Cheetah just used their Phantom Points, welcome Tawdry, to make me donate my own hard-earned cash to Extra Life, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let me slap the cans on. Early deposit, nice. Are you saying that your work check, like your paycheck came through early? Either way, good for you. I'm going to get my head out of the way. I'm done to Extra Life. We'll get right into it. Let's go. Did it feel like 10 minutes ago? I did not realize that paychecks could go through at like 8 o'clock at night. Amazing. My bank does this cool thing where it puts checks through a couple days early as well, but never at night. So the fact that you're getting like it on the minute is insane. Alright, so we're at 7707. This is for Phantom Points. This will put us at 7708. Tawdry, let me give you a drum roll. There it goes. Awesome. Let me close those. And watch the top of the screen. That blue bar should go back to 7708. I also just realized that I want to remove the filter on my mic and my 7708, there it goes. Mike. Cool, webcam and mic filters are off. So we should be good, we should be good. Tawdry, thank you so much for those Phantom Points, buddy. How are you? Guys, I just realized the music is a little too loud. Let me turn to like 60. 61. Is that better? It's looking better. Okay. So we're going to do a quick perimeter check of our map. We had been... Boy, I'm cruising. We've been going through and doing stuff like this, right? Where previously I had left this hole just barren. I had left it open. But I started going through and filling it in with stuff, make it look more like what it should be, if that makes any sense. Do you see the You see the similarities here? It is by no means perfect. I definitely feel like the original is way wider than mine, but I did some of the best as my abilities, right? So we've been going through and adding details. So on the second floor, this room's fine. Let's keep cruising. That sure is a window. That one's fine.
7 tries, every night second.
Okay, this one's got dialogue or vocals. That one's fine. This one's fine. We added to this. I wish this wasn't so harsh. It's fine. This would be crap in the corner. I think this one's fine. Let me check here.
7 different ways of fighting up the storm we've been sleeping on. Yeah, digging up the ground, trying to find what's wrong. Plant the seed, burn it down, make it freeze. Drown it, then we shock it till we bring it to its knees.
Okay, so the ceiling on this guy is going to be broken up, but I haven't got to the ceiling yet. Like, the ceiling's going to be another set of blocking things out. I can get... Shoot. Maybe I should block out the ceiling after I block out the floors and stuff. There's new DLC for GTA now. There is, Lone Wolf. Welcome to the stream, friendo. There is, they just like announced it like this week. It doesn't look crazy. And there's this thing with all the GTA updates where they typically all introduce these new properties that you have to invest into, right? And they're like millions of dollars. Well, the average like casual player doesn't have millions of dollars, so they had to like, at least like our friends, right? They wouldn't invest into it, and they wouldn't be able to play missions. So I'd front the cash because I had a lot of cash. So I'd front the money, and then we'd do the missions, and like, yeah, we'd make like some money back, but you would only really make your money back if you did those missions over and over and over again. And that's what a lot of people do. Like, some people grind certain heists because they're quick. It doesn't matter like if the payout is low. If like the dollar per hour is better than a different dollar per hour, they'll grind it, right? Over and over and over and over and over again. So there are some hardcore dedicated players that are making like $10 million a day in that game. That wasn't most of us. So like, if I gotta go into GTA and like spend like $6 million and like then do a heist and all these setups just to make like $1 million back, it's like whomp whomp. Not that it couldn't be fun. I feel like that song was like playing like 2 times in a row, which is weird because it's on shuffle. Like, I would consider looking into it, Lone Wolf, but I've got other stuff on my plate that I'm more interested in, if that makes any sense. Like I said, nothing against it, just didn't blow me away. Alright, how about this door? Okay, that one's pretty much good. Okay, so I'm going to say the second floor is good. Let's go to the first floor. Okay, so there should be just a doorway there. That sure do be a doorway, though. I also turned down the Cleveland Clinic for the position I was working towards. They offered to pay me a measly $17.60 per hour. I'm trying to think. That's less than 40 grand a year. Yeah, if you're working full time, I mean, benefits are nice. I mean, hopefully where you're working now, you're getting benefits, but I feel like you could work at Aldi's as like a cashier or a stock boy for $70 an hour. That's rough, man. That's rough. Okay. We found a wall we gotta fix. So this sure is between this pillar here and this pillar here. However, the door is on the right half of it, so we gotta fix that. So we are in floor 1, room 2. Nope. There we go. Floor 1, room 2. Set as working folder. Save. That was a perfect duplication. Well done, 343. Well done. I'm like mad. They did things right for once. Yeah, you can't level that in today's economy. You need assistance. Also, my kitchen cabinets got delivered today. Total weight, 339 pounds. Wow. Wow, man. Please tell me you took like before and after pictures. I mean, I'm sure you're still working on them, and that doesn't happen overnight, but the before and after I'm sure gonna be awesome. Okay, so I could bring this wall out more. Big time. Let's make you 4 feet wide, and let's actually scoot to like the edge. Noops. There we go. I haven't even started. I just woke up from mentioning the app. Well, good morning, sunshine. The earth says hello. How are you? Okay, I'm digging that wall thickness. Let's get a cross beam on the top here. Brilliant. It actually duplicated well. We'll make you 3 feet tall. Tawdry Cheetah just subbed. Payday, baby. Womp womp. Let me give some air horns. Thank you so much for that, buddy. I'm going to give you a manual shout out here. Hold on. Nope. There it is. Thank you so much for that sub, Tawdry. You guys, not only is Tawdry a good streamer who plays all things from Minecraft to Apex to Lord, you name it, Grand Theft Auto, but they also are fellow extra-lifers, raising funds for kids in need and Children's Miracle Narc Hospital, so definitely check them out, show them some love. What's the height we got here on these other ones? 517, 516. Here we go, 517 it is. I'm zipping way too fast. Okay, so can I fit through here? Yep, okay, I can fit through easy peasy. It feels a little bit wide to me, but let's back up. It's definitely wide. So between like these two references, okay. So I love this, and I love this. I don't love this. So we're gonna scoot this wall. That's much better. If anything, the ceiling's too high, but Spartans are tall, so I'm cool with it. So we confirm that's good. That's good. I know that's good. It's really tough. But I have confirmed that you can... There we go. You can make it through this hole. So I'll set some stuff up so that, like, the zombies don't even have to jump. They can just walk. So that's what the plans for that. I definitely have to block this out, but that's more cosmetic. So let's keep going this floor. Okay, let me see here. Pardon me? Ooh, there is a little bitty wall on the floor and even on the ceiling. Right there and right there. Okay, well. We had previously missed that. So. Let me change the folder from floor 1, room 2 to floor 1, room 1. That's where we are now. Oh, duplication's working so well right now. Makes me happy. So it doesn't really extend beyond like 2/3 of the way from that pillar. I could make it taller. I'm gonna make it taller. Okay, and there was some stuff on the ceiling. Extended all the way almost to the pillar. So let's give that a shot. So I'm subbed for the next 6 months, including this month, for less than normal for a subscription every 6 months. Are you saying you got a discount? How did that happen? It's not September. September was all kinds of discounts for subs. Are you abusing your mod privileges? Is that what's happening? You're using your employee discount here at the Gore Details? Buying in bulk is always cheaper. There we go. Well, there it is. Let's try 20 feet. And how does that fare in accordance with the stairs? I mean, it's definitely beyond the stairs. It may be like 5 feet from the post. I'm gonna call that close enough for government work. Okay. So we've already discovered that this door is fine. I think this door is fine. Yep. This door's fine. I think that might be all the doors. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna save. We've made some progress, and that makes my heart happy. One thing I was in the process of blocking out, though, was this sort of smashed-in floor, which you can see here. You have Black Ops 3 NPC negative, Brayden. Welcome to the stream, friendo. Let me give you a wave. I do have Black Ops 3 loaded up, but it is on the Xbox, so you can see it here. I was shocked earlier with what you said, lol. That is just vague enough to be unhelpful. Oh, the F word? Yeah. No, yeah. People are being disrespectful. Yeah, they are for the birds. Okay. So I want to kind of create this little slightly drooped in floor that I'm looking at here. It shouldn't be super hard, but I'm gonna give it a shot. You're flabbergasted? That's funny. Oops. Don't do that. Okay. First things first, I suppose, is to take this and duplicate it. Oh. Did we ever set the room back to this room? We want floor 2, room 1. Yes. Okay, cool. That is working folder. Cool. That was supposed to be a duplicate. I'm actually just moving the original, which... That's weird. Ooh, Brain just redeemed a hydrate. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for those Fanta points. I'll let this be a reminder for you guys, too, at home. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Water is important. Water is good. Okay, so what's the width of this guy here? You're at 74, so you need to be at 74. Good. Do you like today's 3 songs? I do love Post Malone. Post Malone's great. I didn't love the... I can't remember the artist. I can't remember the artist's name, but I didn't love it. And I'm not sure I know the third one. Oh, was it? Oh, the third one's the one that we already talked about. That one was fine. Okay. So 18 wide is way too low. To work on this map, exactly, Chabs. Open the stream, friendo. Let me give you a wave too. I thought you would like it because of the message, since you were talking about it. I mean, message good, but song was just fine. Didn't blow me away. How were all humans? Was that the artist name? Brandon, I don't understand what you're asking. Oh, how we're all human. Oh, that makes way more sense. Yes. Yes. Chebs is the grammar police. Actually, he's your personal translator. Grammar police will put you in jail. Chebs is making you understandable. So this is a little bit of a dilemma. I don't know how low I want to make this. Actually, 519 might be perfect, just because it's a nice flat number and it's only half a foot. We want to just answer our own question. It's all good. Yes, exactly. No, Chabs is your personal translator. Thank goodness for Chabs. Or if you ever got Black Ops 3 on PC, can we play custom zombies together? Maybe. It depends on what my schedule looks like, because I've been there, done that with zombies, and there are some custom games I'm interested in playing, but I have games I've never played also on my plate. The idea of also rebuying a game I already own sounds very strange to me. I deserve an apology. Screaming Holmes, man. Oh no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah! He's doing the thing that makes him angry. Quick, everyone, donate money to Gore so he can have a comfy, no hangy blanket. What's up, Screaming House, man? No, I'm good now, man. What's funny is my biggest gripe. Let me give you a wave. Some of my biggest gripes about Halo Infinite's Forge that I had last week, they put a patch out for literally the next day. So, for example, I'm gonna save real quick. See this pillar right here? If I would duplicate it, before it would send to orbit or into the center of the Earth. If I duplicate it now, chances are it'll do this thing where it puts it end on end or side by side. So let's see, ready? That's not in orbit at all. It's literally 2 feet from itself, right? Let me try picking another item. This guy, you. Right there. Easy. But boy, was that not the case before, friends. That was not the case before. How's High on Life look? Well, High on Life looks fun. I actually sent the trailer to 2 friends who I know are Rick and Morty fans. Champs doing $5 extra life. This is to keep Screaming Holzman at bay. Well, Chaps, thank you so much, friendo. You did not have to do that. Let me give you a shout out, dude. Super, super nice of you. Thank you, friend. You guys, I know Chabs doesn't necessarily stream, but they're good people, and you should consider checking them out. You won't regret it. So, I might be in a little bit of trouble here. I'm not trying to get this working. Tawdry Cheetah just cheered 1,500 bone bits. My goodness. Tawdry Cheetah. Super, super nice of you, dude. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Let me give you a shout out here, too. Thank you for those bone bits, friend. I prefer shaking down grannies at nursing homes. Exactly. Oh, I guess I can't give Tawdry a shout out. Please wait a minute. So you only do one shout out per minute. Okay. Alright, Twitch. Weird flex, but alright. I could have swore I duplicated this. Oh. This is the duplicated version. Oops. I'm gonna go gory. I'm too sad to do anything besides sleep. Honestly, Braden, that is always an option. I've been really depressed and I just time traveled is kind of how I did it. So if that's what makes you feel better, please, yeah. No, knock yourself out. Roger seems so he deserves a shout out. Well, Chabs, I'll have to give him a shot here in a second here. You slept until noon today, Chabs? Didn't you have work? What is happening? Let me try another shout out for Tawdry. There it goes. There's Tawdry's shout out. Chabs, I hope Braden's not depressed. I hope no one's depressed, but I'm sorry to hear that, Chabs. Dislike. All the sadness talk makes me want to eat chocolate. Be right back. Priorities right there. Sugar death. Yes. Chocolate! Have you seen the SpongeBob? Did you say chocolate? Why, I haven't had chocolate since I was a boy. Chocolate!
Oh my god, a huge swarm is coming. They are billions.
A huge swarm of infected are coming from every direction. It's a raid from Game Tease. Game Tease, buddy. Haven't seen you in a minute. Long time no see. My god, there are billions. Holy smokes. Well, hey there. Let me get to the raid screen. Oh my goodness. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. It's still Crash. Welcome, friend. Yeah. Appreciate that raid, Game Tease. If you guys are all new here, hi. My name is Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play games and heal kids with this little charity event called Extra Life, where we do like a whole 24-hour marathon. Pretty fun. I've been doing it for 12 years. We've raised over $30,000 lifetime exclusively for kids in the Children's Medical Network hospitals. It's pretty great. But yeah, we're doing some Halo Infinite Forge. We're trying to recreate Nacht der Untoten from Call of Duty's Black Ops Zombies, if you guys are familiar with that. Let me get my head of the way, and I owe Game Tease a shout out. Game Tease, how'd your raid go? How'd your stream go? What were you playing? Tell me all about it. Let me get my head out of the way. We'll get right back into the gameplay. Brain says, I'm gonna smoke a bunch and look at your raid screen and see how I feel. With the trippy waves. Yes. My goodness. All right. Let me get that shout out for Game Tease. It was fun. You're still sick? Oh no, Game Tease. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm hoping you feel better soon. What was on your docket there, Game Tease? What were you playing this evening? Welcome back, Tawdry. Welcome back. So is it Harry Potter Lego or Lego Harry Potter? That's the real question. Either way, I've heard nothing but good things about the Lego games. Game Tease. To my knowledge, both will work. Yes. To my knowledge, they're pretty like. I mean, obviously, they're really like E for everyone. Like they're definitely built for kids, but to my knowledge, they're actually enjoyable for adults too. And from what I understand, they're very achievement friendly. So you can beat one of those things in like, I don't know, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, and 100% it. Like get like 1,000 gamer score, which some gamer score or achievement hunters love. Lego games are amazing. I've heard nothing but good things about the Star Wars Lego games. The Indiana Jones Lego games, the Batman Lego games, I've heard nothing but good things. Yes. I mean, speaking of building blocks, that's kind of what we're doing here, but way more complicated. Alright, can I say something on Discord? It's a zombie drawings. For sure, Brayden, for sure. 12 to 15 hours? Okay, that's actually, like, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so this is at 75 even. I need to move this over half a foot. Wow, this is like such a slight slope. I think I turned it 10 degrees. Okay, so we're gonna do less than 10 degrees. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This might be really hard to make this floor beveled in, but I'm gonna do my darndest here. I sent it. I'll have to check it out when I can. Sugar, what are you eating now, homeless man? I'll go shower and do laundry. Have a great stream. Game Tease, thank you so much for the raid, friend. It's been too long. Hopefully all is well, friend. You have yourself a great evening. Stay spooky. Mr. Gory, what's up, Brayden? Alright, so we checked out, this is at 75, this is at say 4.75. I will check it out after stream. I'm not currently doing mail call here. Okay, good. So we got this little indent. I mean, that's super... Did I just fall through the floor? It's all good, Brayden. I fall through the floor! And like, not even like fall like fast, I teleport. If I jump, it's fine. I feel it on my skin today. All the things I tried. Cool, so this thing I built breaks the floor. They've been waiting for my walls to thin. You're allowed to make jokes, Brayden. What if I exaggerate the height difference here? This height of this guy is at 19.75. 17. Okay, so it's only half a difference. Let's exaggerate to 18.5. There we go. Are the floors models intersecting? If so, that could be an issue. I mean, unless they are perfectly, like, flush with each other, they'll always be intersecting, because, like, if they have thickness, right? Like, So, all geometry has thickness, right? So if these are two floors, if you're going to angle one, it'll always be intersecting, like, just a little bit, right? Especially if this corner is where they're pivoting from. So they'll always intersect a little bit unless they're perfectly flat, in which case there is no intersection. And they could intersect like that, but that's another story. Your brain hurts? Don't let your brain hurt. I think that maybe it was just like too complex. If I make it nice, 1 foot increments, it should be okay. Okay, that's like a nice exaggerated lip. I think that's way noticeable. People look at the back, oh yeah, that's an indent. That is an indent, alright. Okay, can I walk in this without it breaking? Hold on. Shoot. I thought maybe like building the geometry would like fix it. Gory, do you give me permission to watch R-rated movies known for Pineapple Express while eating my special brownies? First off, Brayden, I saw that movie in theaters, like opening weekend, and it's a good time. That movie is so great. Illegal! Agent, how does item 9 make you feel? Fuck you. That's how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like I'm just a slice of butter floating on a flapjack. Smelling away. Yeah. No, Pineapple Express, Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. If you can't enjoy... Okay, now I'm falling through the floor. Not even close to this. But if you can't enjoy those movies, even if you don't partake in that substance, there's something wrong with you. Because I don't partake in those substances. I am falling through the floor nowhere near that geometry. Like, this is a separate thing. Technically, I'm falling through this pillar, too. Like, I'm falling through multiple pieces of geometry. Tell you what. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna quit. No, those are great movies. Like, even before I was, like, old enough to understand, like, Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, I thought that was one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. I didn't know what any of those substances were. It was way above my head. But it's just funny. It's just funny. Like, Home Alone. As an adult, you know, if you took a brick to the face from the third or fourth story of a New York a luxury apartment, you wouldn't get like a very pretty little red mark on your face. Your skull would be caved in. Like that's fatal. It's funny. So yeah, Pineapple Express is good. You should watch Pineapple Express. Gory is secretly a stoner. Nah, no. It's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Yes. Firewolf, long time no see, friendo. How are you? Oh my gosh, I misclicked, and I didn't launch Halo Infinite. I launched their Billions. So there's that. Firewolf, long time no see, friend. How are you? Side note, Halo 4 metal dogs are able to shoot sniper rifles at you now. But why would they do that? And Halo 4 was never my favorite. So that sounds even worse. Well, I guess we're playing the airplanes now. Street, plan change, everybody, plan change. Tired, got 11 hours left at work. Firewolf, listen. If you have got 11 hours under your belt, that's one reason to be tired. But if you have 1 hour under your belt and 11 hours to go, that's not good. Please tell me there's coffee where you are. No bueno, Firewolf. Yeah, no bueno at all. Oh, I understand, Lone Wolf. I mean, 13 hours? No. Werewolf, I thought you did 12-hour shifts. Are you kidding me? I know we've had this talk because you tuned in during my 25-hour broadcast. I feel like you mentioned, like, oh yeah, I do 24-hour shifts all the time. Oh my gosh. Firewolf, my heart, dude. Well, good news is you're past the halfway point. You gotta carry that momentum, Firewolf. You gotta push through. You'll get that. You'll get that secondary little kick. You've got this, Firewolf. You got this. Fire away, Brayden. What's your question? Screaming Husband says, "I just sit at home and do nothing and make money." That's the goal right there. If only we can all do that, Screaming Husband. Share your secrets. Give us your knowledge. My life is a joke. Are you in healthcare? Healthcare is a joke, Chad. So that checks out. That totally checks out. Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we quit and reloaded. Lurk away, Tawdry. Lurk away. I'm even gonna slap you with the lurk emote. Okay, so let's see if I break through the floor now. Okay, I understand what's happening. I scaled this floor, and then I made an undo. So it was visually displaying the floor being this full width, but realistically, it physically wasn't there. It just looked like it was there. So there's nothing wrong with this floor now. Okay. Problem solved. See? Just like in IT, have you tried turning it off and on again? Okay. Crisis averted. We fixed it. I'm gonna save. We made progress. We can make this better. I love the 24-hour shifts. I work 10 days a month. That's pretty great, Firewolf. I actually, today was my last day of work. I'm on vacation for the rest of the year, so I can get what you're laying down. Or how much for a high five? How much what, Brayden? How many Phantom points? How many extra life donations? I don't understand. My sister works 12 days a month as a vet tech. She works 12-hour shifts. That could be rough. How much money for high five? I mean, high fives are free. I am confused, Brayden. Do explain. It's not terrible if the days off are spread decently. That would make sense if you're just slammed with these 24-hour shifts and then or they're just so alternating where you're spending most of your days off sleeping, you know? But you're famous. Am I though? You keep saying that. I don't think that word means what you think it means. Kind? I would agree with that. Famous? I don't know. I play games on the internet. That doesn't make me famous. There's only an infinite sea of people that are just like me. Okay. This meets up at the halfway point here now. Good. We are good. Let's make this at like a normal width again. We did it. We did it. Okay. I'll have to fight with this stuff if I want to make it like OCD perfect, but that's another thing. I need to pay to get a high five? I don't think that's how high fives work, Brayden. Alright, let me check the lumbar support here. Check my little pillow. Make sure you guys at home are making sure that you're also sitting up straight because no one wants a bad back. Brilliant. Oh, and a stretch. Look at you, Firewolf. Did you guys just hear my shoulder crack? Please tell me you heard that. Please tell me you guys heard that. Oh, you got a bad back? Don't tell me that, Firewolf. Is it like music's too loud? That's fine. That's fine. Firewolf, how bad of a back we talking? Like, we talking like you need surgery, or are we talking like physical therapy should fix it? You didn't hear nothing? All right. Well. There, the music's a little bit quieter. I felt like it was too quiet on Thursday when I streamed last. No, Monday when I was playing Rocket League. I thought it was a little too quiet, so I turned it up. But I think this might be a better situation. So what's this vacation you speak of? Easy, Lone Wolf. So when you sell your soul to a company, part of the thing that they should offer is time where they pay you to not be in their building. And I have unlocked enough of that where I don't have to be in their building for the next few paychecks I'm going to collect, which I'm very okay for. Ironically, I took off this year to go fishing and to get tattoos, and that sounds white trash as hell. Like, yeehaw! What do you do with your vacation time, Clement? I'm getting me some new tattoos and getting me some fish. But that's the truth. That's exactly, that is how my vacation went. So the rest of the year is like use or lose it. I'm like, well, there's like 2 weeks left in the week or in the year, so I'm gonna use it. So I'm on vacation, y'all. Cheers. Well, Firewolf, I'm sorry to hear that. My backup last year, ironically, was on game day for Extra Life. I loaded up my car with groceries, and because I was gonna be snacking like once per hour for the whole 25-hour marathon, and I got like snacks for the whole event. I got the groceries we needed for the week, and maybe just like me lifting them out all at once because I just had like a big box. I tweaked my back, and I didn't feel it like on game day for Extra Life, but like the following week, like moving or even like just reposition myself, it literally took the air out of my lungs. Like I would gasp. And like I wore a back brace and I bathed it for a while, and it got to the point where I'm like, this isn't getting better. In fact, like, heaven forbid I twisted or moved the wrong way or even slept the wrong way, Firewolf, then it got worse. I'm like, I'm gonna have to get surgery. Like it was not a fun feeling. I was terrified. That being said, I kept working out. I kept exercising, and knock on wood, it's been fine. This exact same thing happened with my shoulder. I dislocated my shoulder doing a charity event, and the doctor said, like, yeah, you dislocated your shoulder, you gotta get surgery. And then when insurance didn't work because insurance is a joke, I'm like, cool, nope, I'm good. And I just kept exercising. I can do like almost 20 pull-ups in a row whenever I want now. I almost like have like 99% of my full range of motion. Like, so whatever you need, please get it. But if you can't get what you need, I pray that exercise works for you, because it's worked for me. You streamed yesterday? I did stream yesterday, Brayden, but we were playing Halo and I wasn't playing music. I was playing music when we were playing Rocket League. Sounds like fun, right? Right. I resent that accent about being from the South. Listen, I said white trash. You assumed general areas. And like I said, like, these are the activities that I'm doing. Like, I went on at least 3 fishing charters this year, which, that's a great year. Like, if I go on 1 or 2 a year, that's a great year. But I think I went on 3. I was supposed to go on a 4th, but I canceled because the weather was just too bad. But that was 3 vacation days right there. And then I've had to call off twice for tattoo so far. That is not, 5 days is not a lot of vacation days. So yeah, I had some stuff to eat up. I think you and I use that word fish. That sentence differently. Oh, you think so? Gotta watch the dislocation because it gets rid of the suction in that joint. I believe that, Firewolf, and I don't know the doctor's name, right? But the person who I went to, the specialist, when I had to get a, not an X-ray, it's really the MRI. They kind of compared your shoulder socket to a door frame, right? So there's the hinge, and there's like that thin piece of wood that the door actually rests against when it closes, and then, you know, like the locking mechanism goes in front of, right? So dislocating your shoulder, or probably any joint, is almost like that. You blow out that little piece of wood. So in theory, there's nothing stopping it from happening again. And I believe that. I know I have scar tissue built up there, but I don't think that's enough. So do I plan on doing any like crazy monkey bars and things in the future? Not at all. Do I plan on babying it a little bit? You betcha. Do I think I'm invincible? Nope. There is no such thing as being over 30 and invincible. I am an old man. Like, even my friends are like, hey, let's go snowboarding. I'm like, are you trying to die? I'm gonna go VR snowboarding. I'm gonna play some Snowboard Kids on the Nintendo 64. I'll meet you on the slopes. Meet me at the chalet. We'll have some beverages afterwards. Well, the state I am in is a lot of white trash. That's fair, Firewolf. I mean, no matter where you go in the U.S., you're gonna find pockets of yuck everywhere. Every walk of life. It's all good, friend. It's all good. Oh, Lord. From over 30 and I snowboard all the time, I still hit jumps. Alright, well, Chabs, that sounds dangerous, especially because you got these balls of steel you have to drag behind you. My state always makes the news. Oh, alright, Firewolf. You just narrowed yourself down. There's entire subreddits named after a man from your state. A state named man. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Doxed. Sorry. Oh, terrible. All right, gang. Well, we have been streaming for a full hour here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. I know we haven't gotten a ton of stuff done. We did close one full doorway, and we did do like a full tour. And we've also figured out why this is broken. So I'm gonna call this progress. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break to talk to you more about Extra Life. We're gonna run a miracle story, and we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We had a great rest of the stream for you. Stick around. Let's do it. Alright gang, we are back. What you just saw was a miracle story, or just a really good example of how the funds raised here playing games with Extra Life make the world of difference for kids in need in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, like the champion you just saw in that story. If you look above me, you can see that giant blue donation bar, and you can see that we have raised over $7,700 this year alone, and that's just me. And, of course, the generosity of you guys at home. But it's more than just me part of Extra Life. It is hundreds of thousands of Extra Lifers and streamers and gamers coming together for this great cause. And this year, together, we have raised over, I think, $3 million. And over the last 12 years, we have raised over $100 million together. And it all goes to kids in need. It's pretty incredible. So yeah, if you are a gamer or a game enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough checking out Extra Life. Pumpkin Jack shared some info for it in the chat. Of course, you can find some more info about it in my About Me section, or just do a quick Google search. Braden, you'll be back. We'll be here, friend. Tawdry, by the way, thank you for the Phantom points to make me put my hats on to you. I'm going to get my head out of the way. You guys, we're playing some Halo Infinite, if you're just tuning in. We're trying to recreate Nacht der Untoten from Call of Duty Zombies. And, yeah. Let's get my giant head out of the way. We'll get right back into it. Okay, so we got this little bit. Let's do a quick little look-see. So there's definitely like a long section. It's almost pretty simple 45s. We might be able to make this. Mrs. Gory's good, actually. So her and I take turns doing a lot of stuff around the house, especially like fun stuff. So for example, we take turns picking date night. Last week was my turn. We take turns picking movies. We take turns picking TV shows. We also take turns cooking dinner, right? So it was her turn to cook dinner, and I don't remember where the source was, whether it was Magnolia Table for with Chip and Joanna Gaines, or if it was like Pioneer Woman. Either way, it was an HGTV/Food Network inspired meal, and it was their version of chili, right? So she made a big old Dutch oven amount of chili for dinner this week. There's at least one night's worth of chili left, and then it's gonna be my turn to cook again. But I love chili, and like any meal that you can just set and forget in a crock pot is just like, don't get me wrong, there's prep, right? Like you gotta chop the onions or brown the ground beef, or maybe chop up a couple peppers, but prep is easy. That takes minutes. When something's sitting in a crock pot or a slow cooker or pressure cooker or a Dutch oven or even an air fryer, stovetop, whatever, for hours all day, just getting to know each other. Oh yeah, so good, so good. Date night. Screaming homeless man knows what I'm talking about. we went to two. I kind of outdid myself a little bit this week for date night. We went to 2 spots. Both were great. Like, I literally went out of my way and left 2 5-star Google map reviews, because the first place we went was amazing, and then where we went after we had appetizers was great too. Their food they make look so good. Right. Thank you, Tawdry. One day I'll find a way to be years upon years, but until that happens eventually. One day I'll find the one. Maybe you're... Oh. Braden, you don't need someone to make you happy. If you can be someone who makes yourself happy, people will come. That's how it works, man. So, about the little gories. There do be no little gories at the moment, and the term never is that's a very strong term. I'm not in the market for little gories at the moment. I love kids. I love when they're other people's kids, because when they're other people's kids, I can give them back. I love fundraising for kids. Like, kids are beyond innocent and they deserve being taken care of. Not sure that needs to be my job 24/7. You know, like, kids cost a lot of time and a lot of money, and I am poor in both of those fields, right? Like, if I had kids, there would be no the gory details. There would be no streaming. There would be no gaming. There would be no video editing. There would be no drawing, no guitar playing. There would be my life as I know it would be over. So maybe not today. Maybe eventually, but not today. I've taken this to heart. You need to accept yourself before you can accept someone else. Thank you, Chabs. Thank you. Like, I feel like I talk about this often. You do have to, like, there is an order of operations, right? You can't put the cart before the horse. You are not in a position to be with somebody else if you don't care about yourself, right? Like, and you can imagine this situation if you look like, let's say you're out at like the club or the bar or a party or the park or any social event with yourself and a bunch of your friends, right? And you're out there and you see someone who's super attractive and you're like, wow, they're amazing. And your friends are like, you should go after them. And you're like, oh no, like they would never want to like be with someone like me. The moment you say that, you're right. Because why would they want to be like, oh, I really want to be with someone who's self-deprecating and like doesn't find value in themselves. They're like, no, like you want to be like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, like let me go talk to this person. Let me start up a conversation. Let me like ask their phone number. The worst that can happen is they say no. Guess what? I'm so cool with who I am. You know, like you gotta be cool with numero uno. And at the end of the day, even if you are dating this person, right? There's gonna be a while where they're gonna go home, and then you're gonna go home, and you're still with numero uno. And there might be a time where they break your heart and stomp it into the ground. You still have to be okay with numero uno. Order of operations. Take care of number one. And then we can take care of number one. People come to you. That is the truth, you friends. I do play guitar, Braden. I do. I used to play. So my roommate Scott and I, we were playing a lot of Guitar Hero in college, and it got to the point where like, wow, we're probably playing like Guitar Hero for like 30 hours a week. I bet if we played it for like half that time with real guitar, we were probably like half decent. And so we both, like the same Christmas, we bought guitars, and we started playing, and like we were half decent. I started working at a pawn shop a couple years later, and at one point I owned like 7 guitars. And it was like, I have too many guitars. I started giving away for like Christmas and birthday presents. I got rid of all my paraphernalia. I do own 1 guitar and 1 amp. I don't play it nearly as much as I should. I don't draw nearly as much as I should. If I hit the lottery today, tomorrow, my routine would be very different. I think I'll do more creative things and less paying the bills things. Does that make sense? I think most people can agree with that. You need to play for us? Ooh, boy. I'll tell you what, I will show it to you, Braden, but I won't suffer. I don't even know if it's in tune right now. My dad met someone at a bar, and 3 years later they were married. That checks out, Braden. Like, some people get married within like a month of knowing each other, or at least engaged within a month of knowing each other. I'll tell you what, you're getting a treat. I'll show you my guitar. So this is a little signed Breaking Benjamin guitar. It's by no means like at top of the line. It's an EC10. I think brand new, this thing might go for like $100 bucks, maybe $110. But the fact that it's signed by my favorite band definitely brings the cost up a little bit. I got the capo, I've got the pick here. I don't think it's in tune. Oh god, that's terrible. Yep, it needs tune. I do have a tuner, and it's something I would definitely, if I had all the time in the world, you bet I would play more. And I've even, like, you know, because I can do video editing, I can record audio. I've thought about making, like, simple music videos, but not at that level yet. I am not at that level. Like, I think amateur is a generous phrase. Amateur is generous. What band? That was a Breaking Benjamin, one of my favorite bands. I don't know if they are the favorite, but I would say top 3 for sure. I feel like my tastes change periodically. Chep says, I've accepted that I'm gonna find someone on a dating site. That's partially because of today's social structure, partially how outgoing I am in general. Chebs, that really strikes me as surprising because, like, you were just so awesome. Like, because Chebs, you're not in our Facebook Halo chat. We've made memes about you. Where, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the meme from that show on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where one of the deputies brings in, like, a little dog, and she's like, "This is my smoochie, and if I love him, and if anyone does anything to hurt him, I'll kill you." We have, you know, scrubbed out the word smoochie and replaced it with chabs. Like, this is my chabs. Like, yes. No, man, like, I hope that you aren't beating yourself up. You are good people. Let me get my head out of the way. We'll get back to the gameplay. I gotta see if I can find this meme for you, chabs. Do you know what I'm talking about? Lurk away, Tawdry, lurk away. Hold on. I can find this. Give me just a minute. You do? Okay. Media. Hold on. I can find this quickly. Oh, perfect. I've only had chabs for a day and a half, but if anything happens to him, I would kill myself and everyone in this room. And then, sorry, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. This is a real meme. This is a real meme that exists. This is a real meme that exists. Good times. Yeah, no, Chebs, you are good people, friendo. You are good people, and you should not shortchange yourself. You're gonna find somebody. All right, let's open up Infinite here. So maybe this guy needs to be longer. Okay, so this is what I was talking about a little bit, Chab. So, like, if I didn't have them intersect a little bit, there would just be a gap. So no matter how you cut that cookie, there has to be intersection. And that's if there is thickness. Do you see my story? That's a good question, Brayden. What story are you talking about? What social media platform? Are you talking about Instagram? What? You're talking about your grandparents and your parents? My grandpa met my grandma, rest in peace, by the way, by getting her number written on a joint. That's amazing. Like, 420 plays it. Let me get them digits. So, Chabs, that was what I was talking about earlier. So things are just like a plane. Like, if they exist, it's like thin as like a slice of paper. They can hinge all day, easy peasy. But the moment they have thickness, then when they hinge, there's gonna be overlapping. Does that make sense? Granddad's a baller. I mean, I've got a pretty good line with how I got my girlfriend's number, but I'm gonna keep it to myself because it's like, it's too good. It's like an MVP move, and after it, like, she realized what happened, she's like, son of a. Yes, we're back to this. We're talking about geometry today, Chaz. We're talking about geometry. Oh, you got really bad news from your grandpa? I'm sorry. I hope all is well, Brayden. It's a special gory Mrs. Gory moment. Exactly, exactly. Alright, I'll tell you what. What if I'm gonna save, take this guy and duplicate it. Look at this. I hit duplicate and it naturally just snapped perfectly on the seam. A week ago when I was having my breakdown, that was not this version of Halo Infinite. So they fixed a lot of stuff and I'm here for it. Oh, dear 343, thank you for hearing my cries, my literal cries. Oh crap. Alright, I gotta exit. I just broke it. I hit undo and it's fine. It's fine. He has cancer. We think it's from his smoking. Yeah, don't smoke, you guys. If you smoke or vape, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm sorry to hear that. No, Brayden, I lost my grandpa when I was... He didn't make it to my graduation, my high school graduation. 17 checks out. And what sucks too is because, like, I'm a spitting image of him. Like someone, like the truth is I don't age and I'm a time traveler. No, but like it's like someone took my grandpa's DNA, put it in a tank, and out popped this guy. And we got really close as he got older because the older he got, the less he could do, and the more he needed me. So he was like, "Hey, I gotta cut the grass. Let me come over pick you up." I'm like, "Great." Okay, "Hey, I need to paint the shed. Let me come over pick you up." I'm like, "Awesome." And like he would tell me stories. Like he was in the Korean War, and he would tell me stories about like some of the terrible stuff he'd seen. And super cool, super terrible, right? Like it's cool to hear the camaraderie that someone older than you would have with their friends, their loved ones, you know. Of course, like terrifying. Like, oh yeah, this is war, you know. It's just. No, but so we got really close before he passed away. And it was hard when he did because, you know, we had gotten so close. And unfortunately, Brayden, that's that is just how the cookie crumbles. And I wish that wasn't the case. I wish I could hang out with my dad when he was my age. I wish I could have hung out with my grandpa when he was my age. Like, Brayden, you had implied you like to enjoy some herb. Like, how cool would that be to like time travel and like, oh hey dad, what's up? Like, got light? What's up, grandpa? Like, what's up, dude? Like, trying to smoke? Like, I think that would be awesome. Like Marty McFly, like, he got, you know, poor Marty McFly was trying to get his parents to hook up, which is that's something else. But I think it'd be cool to get to spend time with the people we love most before they had to wear the mantles that we see them wear, before they had to get the burdens and the struggles and the responsibilities that they do. Does that make any sense? Like, I feel like it would just be cool to just hang out. I don't know. You look just like your dad too? Awesome. Rip Grandpa Gory, thank you, Brayden. That's why we have drug dogs here at school 24/7. I believe that, Todger. I believe that. Lone Wolf says, I look just like my mom's old boss. I suppose there are worse things, Lone Wolf. You could look like the mailman or the milkman. I feel bad now. You sound like you're about to cry. Oh, Brayden, don't feel bad. It's good to feel things. It's good to reminisce. It's good to remember. It's good to look back. Yeah. Yeah, war is terrible. My grandfather was in World War II, killed on Nazis, officers, and lieutenant. Saved some Holocaust victims. Amazing, Screaming Host, man, amazing. He hated loud noise. He hated loud noises. Hold on, this deserves highlighting. He hated loud noises. War does nothing but ruin humanity. I can't stand it. No, for real. And like, it sucks too, Screaming Host, man. Like, the boys and girls who made it back from war, most wars, not just any one war. I think it's fair to say that most of them maybe didn't actually come back. I think it's fair to say that most of them lost a lot of themselves over there, or that most of them were changed by what they've seen. Yeah. War is hell, right? Yep, the world is a scary place, Brayden. It truly, truly is. So let's take a look at what we've done. Does this look slightly close to what we're looking for? I would say this is good enough for government work. Okay, this looks good up top. How does it look down low? Alright, well, if I had to choose between the top being smooth and the bottom being smooth, I would choose the top, because that's what people are going to be, like, looking at. No one's going to be, like, walking around looking like, whoa, this messed up ceiling's messed up. Like, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, like, messed up. So, I want this to be smooth, and then it should operate smooth when walking across, so... I mean, I could shrink it down. We might be getting silly here. Let me save. Okay, I'm gonna call it that good. We're getting... This is a small detail, and I'm getting overly attentive about it. I feel the same way about my friends. I just wish I can hang out with them one more time. Took it for granted. Honestly, Brayden, that is unavoidable. You will never know when the last time, and this doesn't apply exclusively to death. It applies to just growing up, right? I've seen this as a meme. There's gonna be a time where you guys are all out in the street playing, having fun, or all out online playing games, or all in a chat, or all in the playground, or you were all together, right? Someone's gonna be like, hey, I gotta go have dinner, like, I'll catch you guys next time. Like, okay, cool. And you guys won't know it, but that's gonna be the last time you guys will hang out. This is gonna happen on repeat for the rest of your life. I remember the feeling when you be riding bikes down the street, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, 12, 13, 14, whatever. Probably actually even sub-teens. Just, you're riding bikes all day long. It starts getting dark, and then the streetlights kick on. And everyone's like, oh, it's dinner time. Scatter. Like, oh, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Yeah. I remember that feeling so specifically. Where you guys are all playing, it's the summer, streetlights, or maybe daylight savings time kicked in. Like, there are no streetlights that kick on like to come home. You'll hear one kid's mom in the distance scream, Chris, dinner! And like, oh, guys, I gotta go. Like, I'll see y'all next time. Like, there will always be a one more time, or a one last time, and you won't know it. The last time I saw my mom, it was just like one of those things. I was just like, hey, I'll see you later. Love you, bye. That's not quite how it worked out. I know everyone would always wish for an una mas with a loved one or a friend, someone they cared about. You never know when that's gonna be. So all you can do is your best, think with your head, love with your heart, and just give everyone the humanity that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Just be kind and thoughtful and respectful and tell people how you feel. That's all you can do. That's all I can do, friend. They'll be too busy shooting zombies. Yes. Want to know a fun fact, Corey? Fire away, Braden. All on the green box in the cul-de-sac. Yes. Oh my gosh. Tawdry, are you talking about like the electrical box that you probably shouldn't be hanging out with, probably causes cancer? I know exactly what you're talking about. I never even lived like in a cul-de-sac. I didn't have that kind of upbringing, but I know of the forbidden box. Yep. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Well said. Well said, Tawdry. Yeah, playing freeze tag, playing flashlight tag, like whatever you're playing. Whatever you're doing. How do these two not line up? Can the average person notice this? I'm like, oh, I'm already overthinking it. It's good. I still live in said place. I believe that. Tawdry. The South Park movie is an animated movie with the most swear words with 399 cusses. They needed one more to make it 400. I feel like they could have done that even if it was like post-credits. We're gonna do. Alright. Pumpkin Jack wants us to exercise our wrists, so we're gonna do that. You guys are welcome to join me. Just gotta click that little link if you need a guide. Fist open, palm open, tabletop claw, half his fist. Fist open, palm open, tabletop claw, half his fist. Oh, I got no more cracks in me. Shame. Okay. So, with these gaps here, I can't do these with these little straight pieces. I need something unique. So we're gonna check the catalog and see what we can find. I can imagine the end credits, Randy coming on the screen, drops an F-bomb, fade to black. Yes, like... And then just leave. Cut. Hard cut. The end. My favorite movie of all time, fun fact, when I had no internet, I would watch the movie 24/7. Oh, the South Park movie? I believe that. I can bet I can find more crack on you. I believe that. I believe that too. Alright, so let me see if I can check the library here. Will this be gameplay? No. Ramps? Ramps. I'm looking for a corner. You guys have a corner? That's kind of what I'm looking for, but the opposite. This is it! Oh, thank Jeebus. Thank Jeebus. Thank Jeebus. It's easy, okay? Step 1, instead of as, say, buns, like, kiss my buns, you bunshole. Hey, Brayden, hey, as long as I know what you're saying, we're all good, buddy. We are all good. I can figure it out, and I know what you're getting at. I can pick up what you're laying down. Thank the Lord. This was exactly what I was looking for. Now my only other hope, oops, is that I can put this tile material or texture on this. So, fingers crossed there. Okay, cool. So I can make this, like, thinner than it is long. And don't say F, cause F is the worst word you can say. Just use the word okay. Frogs are bad, okay. Okay, so first things first, there's an issue here with that vertical scale. I might have to use 2 corner pieces instead of, like, they're just like a triangle shape, as opposed to this one that's like a square with a V, if that makes any sense. Okay, that's looking pretty close. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. Oh my God, it's almost geometrically perfect. Oh my God. Oh my god. So it is not perfect, right? But that's good. That is good. Rip Mary Kate Bergman, South Park's best female voices. Oh, I didn't know they passed away. Shame. Okay, so that is a little problematic. The fact that it's this got this block on the bottom. Let me see what I can find in the library in terms of like a wedge shape that doesn't have a block on the bottom. Because if I gotta replace, I have 2 wedge shapes, I'll replace with 2 wedge shapes. Wendy and a bunch of other characters, I believe that, Okay, so that has the wedge shape on it. That has the base. Hold on, let me look over here. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm not seeing quite what I'm looking for. Let me check primitives and see what we got here. Pyramids. No, a pyramid's not what I'm looking for either. Shoot. Okay. Plant some C4 in this building and call it a day. You're lucky this isn't a Minecraft server. Okay, so up top, the geometry is almost exactly what I'm looking for. Down low, I mean, so the ceiling you can tell is like concave, right? Like, it's got some sag, and even this pillar is gonna have some sag, and then there's gonna be a pillar here that has some sag too. So I might be able to conceal this with like debris and wires or just rocks. We might be able to put some lipstick on this pig. And if I didn't have that, I would still have planes. I would still have planes that were popping through here unless I broke it down to like really tiny, like multiple things, which is overkill. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna save. Let's see if I can change the material of this thing. What do you say? I mean, Braden, South Park and Family Guy have referenced each other. They've even like imitated each other's art styles. But a crossover could be cool. Whoa. This shouldn't be happening. So I'm gonna leave Forge. Yeah, that was not supposed to be happening. That was something else. The paper art style, though. What's funny, Braden, is that's actually all made in Autodesk. Not Maya. Maybe it is Maya. But either way, the same software they used to make the episodes is the same software they used to make the video game, which is amazing. Amazing. The Simpsons are so iconic now. Like, the first couple seasons were all hand-drawn and it didn't look quite right. Now that it's computer-aided, it looks much cleaner. Can't wait for the new South Park game or the South Park season, Braden. Because I'm not familiar with either. I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing more seasons because they haven't been like shut down or anything. But I haven't heard anything about the show. I haven't heard anything about the game either. I only know the 2. So there'll be a 3rd one. Okay. Today I learned. I mean, because they're saying things that people might disagree with doesn't mean they deserve to be shut down. Alright, let's see if we can change this texture here. Object properties, great. Design grid, negatory. We want UNSC panel floor. Have I not selected a color for any of these? Color spread 30? Oh man. Yeah, the UNSC panel floor doesn't have a color, but why is that one looking so gray? I did hear that they got threatened. I did hear that. Okay. I don't know how I fixed it, but I fixed it. Oh yeah, I kind of got to fix that orange bit. Design grid, negative. Let's do UNSC concrete. Oh my god, perfect. So at least it's not bright orange anymore. If anything, it just looks like it's like a structural element. And again, I'll slap some debris in. Woo! Okay, that's worth a save. Against culture isn't strong enough to shut them down, no matter how thin-skinned they are over anything and everything. Honestly, that's one of the things I think I love most about South Park, Lone Wolf. So there's that joke about Kanye West and like fish sticks, and I've seen a video where Trey Parker and or Matt Stone, they were literally like out like in a creek or like in a river or some kind, like on like I think even like a fishing trip, right? And that joke just kind of naturally came to them, like, oh, like you like fish sticks? Like, oh my god, I love fish sticks. Like, you love fish sticks in your mouth? Like, yeah, like, what are you, a gay fish? And then like didn't like, oh my god, and like they laughed about it for like 20 minutes. And then like once they caught their breath again, they're like, we have to put this in the show. Like, okay, like who can we make this joke about? Like who could we target? And not even target's like an offensive, like sounds really aggressive. Like who could we bring into this that like wouldn't get it or like would get offended? And like who's got the most fragile ego? Who would possibly get offended by this? Like Kanye West. Like, oh my god, Kanye West. So sure enough, that's how that happened. It's like they could have just added it as a joke. Like, what? Oh, you like fish sticks in your mouth? What are you, a gay fish? They could have just left it at that. But no, like they're like, how can we bring a celebrity into this? And sure enough, in real life, Kanye West got so triggered. I think if you did it to anybody else, they'd be like, that's freaking hilarious. Like they made a joke and I'm in it. Like, but of course, Kanye West. Yeah, just too good. Too good. Yes. Kanye West was like, oh, I'm not a gay... Like, in real life, like, dude, this is a cartoon. Like, it's not that serious, man. Like... Exactly! Like, I think if they made that joke about anybody, like... Like, if like, oh my gosh, Lone Wolf, you like fish? What are you, like a gay fish? You're like, haha, you got me. And like, the rest of the world would move on. Chavs, like, you know it, the gayest, you know, like, Screaming Husband, like, actually, like, you know, like, is it kosher? Like, then I'm cool with it, you know, like, Gory, you like fish sticks? Like, with extra tartar sauce. Like, what do you get fish? Like, yep, get fish. Like I feel like most people like, that's clever. Like, that's clever. But Kanye West is like, no, not a gay fish. Yes, yes, yes. He was super serial. Man Bear Pig is real. I mean, Kanye West is a moron, so there is that. Scream Host, man. Yeah, like, no, like Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they get it. Okay, so this little corner seems a little clean, like it doesn't have like the same brushed material there. So I'm gonna take a quick look. So it's the cracked concrete brushed panel. Can I add a brushed? It's brushed. It's alphabetical. Brushed. 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 And what is it here? Brushed is valued at 30. Brushed, value at 30. The color spread's at 30, the roughness is at 1. Those aren't options for us here. Don't do that, that is worse. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. I think most people say like, oh, that has texture. That's better than nothing. How do I make this look darker? I'm just going back to brushed. Please select this, thank you. Brushed, 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 brushed. And then, what if we said the grind mount's like 4,000? That was a poor move. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. We got a textured fill thing. I'm gonna duplicate you. How can I get the opposite side of it? Because if I rotate, it's not gonna work. I might have to check the library. So the one thing that Infinite could use is a mirror function. That would be awesome. Like, imagine building a base that's asymmetrical and then you can just mirror it. That's not an option here. That's why you're out fishing so much. Can't get enough of those fish sticks. I mean, you deep fry in beer batter or anything, it's gonna taste pretty good. Can I always sing a song? He doesn't choke a South Park creator with a fish. I mean, good for him for turning it into his own rap. Like, good for him. I mean, well, Lone Wolf, that's the trick with mozzarella sticks. You could like do one of these, you pull it across, and there's like that cheese pull. So if you take a bite and like you swallow, it's like, oh, I'm still holding on to this. I'm in danger. The Paris Hilton joke went over my head when I was younger. What's the Paris Hilton joke, Braden? I guess she loved them and thought that they were hilarious. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you can laugh at yourself, like, you're invincible. Like, I have a huge nose. People are like, Sean, your nose is huge. I'm like, yeah, dude, like, I can smoke a cigar in the shower and it won't go out because it's like protecting it from the water. You know, like, I can run into a wall without stubbing my toe. Like, if you can laugh at yourself, you're invincible. So that's what I love about that whole South Park skit, is because Kanye has no sense of humor. Like, like, all worked up. Like, oh, you're fragile. Your fragile ego. Oh my goodness. Get over yourself, bro. So we had ramps. I gotta look the other way. Hold on. Actually, wait. Hold on. What's the name of this? What's the name of this ramp? Corner ramp 8B. Is there a corner ramp 8A? Actually, this might work if I just duplicate it. I just had to scale it the other way. Yeah, so right now it's too long. Oh my goodness, oh my dang. Oh my goodness, oh my dang. Oh my goodness, oh my dang. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Do a barrel roll.
It's not perfect. Like I could make some like really fine tuned tweaks. But it doesn't matter. The idea that we can run across here and it like does that dip is amazing. Oh, I'll do a deal with it. I'll do a deal with it, Tawdry. Thank you for those fan points, friendo. No, we came here to do a dip. I dipped, you dipped, we dipped. I dipped, you dipped, we dipped. Yes. And now what's fun is next is I'm going to take... There was a railing that extended from right here and extended all the way over there, just like these railings beyond it. But I'm going to sort of replicate this bend, and I'm going to do the same thing with this bend here because let me show you what that looks like in the wild. You see that little... this one has like a slight dip, and this one has a big boy dip. That's a belly after a big old dinner dip right there. Like, oh, that's got some sloppy jewels right there. And then, even then, this next railing is Kaborkin. So if you look, I'm gonna make that guy the big old dip. The big old chunker there, and then the little guy there, and then, wouldn't you know it, we have a Kaborkin rail there. You guys, we are making... Oh, by the way, did I show you the freaking moon? I added a moon. Brayden, have yourself a good evening, friendo. Let me give you a little bit of a wave. The words come out of this man's mouth. I'm never gonna eat Sloppy Joes again if that's what is your stomach. I'm made to make that sloppy for you, lone wolf. Okay, so check this out. Hold on. I do have to show you this. So if I... Where are my lights? What ingredients did you use to make Sloppy Joes? Deer meat is actually the last thing I used. Hold up, where are the shadows? Alright, well, I gotta fight with the lighting, but I did have the lighting. There, okay, so we can see it here. There are harsh lights coming in from... Oh, the moon's too high right now. Hold on, we're gonna fix this. Y'all, this is worth literally moving the moon for. Give me just a second. Nature. Moon. Hi, friend. You need to come down a little bit. Z. Oh shoot, not the size. The position. Vertical. There we go. Okay, so let's try 3750. That's better. We'll fight with the exact moon position later, but I need to show you guys this. It's out here, folks. Gory Moon Dust. Yes. Okay. So check this out. This is something I'm really proud of. Okay. So do you see this line on the floor and the wall? Actually, let me hide this light. You. Go up. Okay. So do you see that line, right? If I pull up my photographic references, there's like a better one. Okay, so you can see, like, if this is that door, it's not in front of the pillar, it's a little to the left of the pillar, but it's before the pillar, right? So if I go back here, you can see, I feel like I need to make it more prominent, more strong, which I'm gonna fight with. You can do the same thing there, but check this out. If I go upstairs, right here. So this is that door with that window, and the light comes halfway to the base of the pillar but doesn't touch that wall, right? I actually do have it touching the wall. Either way, it is reaching the middle of that pillar. So maybe I can adjust I might have to adjust the angle here. Where's that moon at? Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, hold on. I can fix this, I can fix this. Okay, let's move. We'll move it 16 feet at a time. Hold on. Ready? Normally this would be changing its position. Like I could like see it. The moon's being stupid. Oh, actually, I suppose I should be moving the moon. I should be moving the light. I'm dumb. The moon's not actually catching light. Hold on. We can fix this. There we go. World properties. Okay. Hi. We're all on the same page now. So, sun, yaw. I feel like that's the vertical bit. Let's do horizontal. No? Shoot. There we go. Okay. So according to that reference, it falls just in front of that pillar. Okay, and I do want that intensity up. But that totally, like, blows everything out. Son of a bulldog. The lower the intensity, the more stark the contrast is, which is what I wanted. Yep, and the more this intensity goes up, the more that gets blown out too. Son of a bulldog! Alright, at least I fixed the angle bit. But either way, you guys get the idea. I matched the alignment almost perfect. And that makes me happy. What about the color or tint change? So the color or tint change I can mess with. And that will make things like the grass look green or purple or whatever. The fact I have the angle down, I'm very pleased with. Like, in the game, this shadow or this light exists. Same thing here. Like, once I get like bars and stuff up, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, we're getting there. It's taking some time, but good things take time, right? I'm gonna go ahead and save though, guys. We have been streaming for 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and quit. What we're doing now is we're gonna go to the outro screen. We'll find someone to raid together and we'll turn our party into their party. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Alright, gang. I know who we're going to raid. This one's a no-brainer. We're going to go ahead and drop a raid over on our friend, Susie Monster. Susie Monster is currently doing a little bit of just chatting, which might mean they're even doing some makeup here. We will see. But Susie Monster and I have been friends for pretty much forever. They do makeup. They do a variety of games. They even do games with the community like Jackbox, Drawful. They've got game nights on the weekends and all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start the raid over on their channel. I'm also... Oh, hey, I know her. Yes. No. Susie Monster just showed us some love yesterday, so we're going to show them some love today, because that's just called being a good neighbor. Oh, they're playing Words on stream. You guys, this is something we can do together, so we might do that. But this raid has already started. Pumpkin Jack just shared some stuff over in our chat for us to copy and paste from our stream here over to their stream there. So we show them some love. But yeah, that's going to be it here for me this evening for our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast. We'll be back tomorrow for Thriller Thursday, doing some more Forge here in Halo Infinite. As always, friends, there has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves, love each other, I love you. We'll see you all next time. Stay spooky. And if you excuse me, I'll get back in my coffin. We'll see you all later. Have a good evening.